Hello everyone, it's Kim from Kenny Lou Crochet. It's a beautiful day. I almost opened my windows, but there's just a little bit of chill in the air, and I knew that as soon as I opened my windows, it would just get cold. I'd have them open for 20 minutes and I'd close them right back up. So I think probably later this week, maybe it might be a window day. I might have to do the windows. Start the spring cleaning. So excited. I heard the first boat out on the river. It was just going by, you know, that little, well, you guys might not, but where I live, you know, the sound of boats is, you know what they sound like. Anyway, I'm almost done with this. I have to finish up the little sleeve. I don't know if you can tell, but all the rows of single crochet I still have to do right here. And then I have to figure it out because the tutorial that I'm following it's hooded, and I don't really want to do hooded. So I think I'm going to watch the tutorial and see what they're doing and figure out how to do it just to button up. And I want to do a collar that kind of folds over. Or, I don't know. I don't think I want to do a hood, at least. And then I did the measurements, and everything's in the right places for this to be an 18-month jacket. So with this is Tweed Aran James C. Brett yarn. So it's a 4-weight, and I think this is 4.5. I don't know if you can see it on there. I don't know exactly where it is, but I'll twirl it all around. It says somewhere, but it's 4.5. And it is Easy Crochet Toddler Jacket, something like that, and it's by Bag O' Day. If you type that in, that'll pop up. And if you use a 4-weight and a 4.5, that'll bring you to 18-month. And I checked all of the dimensions, so that's really cool. It's really good to know. I'm trying to figure that out, like what patterns and it's like a recipe. You take a tutorial, you take a weight of yarn, and you take a hook size, and you can get different size children's clothes. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, like, once this year's done and I want to start selling stuff, I have to figure out what I'm going to want to sell. So I want to try all kinds of different things, see what I like making the best. I'm really excited about finishing this one because it is my first wearable. I've said this before. The overalls were the first wearable, but this is the first jacket. And now I can do a grown-up size jacket. And I'm really excited about being able to do my kids' sweaters. So this takes off a lot of the anxiety about, like, how do I do it? Is it going to be right? You know, I'm going to put all this time into it and all this effort, and I'm going to mess it up, and I'm going to have to redo it. So I got all that going in my head, but doing it on the smaller size first, I think, has helped a lot. And then I've got all kinds of cute buttons. I think I might do, I will either do, these are the ones that I put on the overalls. These are 1 inch. Or I've got some other ones in here that I think might be cute. These guys right here, and I had said who it was by, on one of my other videos, who I get my buttons by. It's an Etsy shop. If you guys want to know, let me know. But there's these little buttons too. I don't know if you can see that. And that might be cute. Those, I've got those. I have these. And I've got a bunch of other ones too. Are there any other bigger ones? Trying to feel what I've got in here. Here's some more. I got these guys too that I could do as buttons. And then, so you guys let me know what you think I should put on them. I have, okay, so we'll consider these 1 inches as one. These ones, let me feel that. I gotta take one out and feel it to see which ones they are. Okay, these are like, kind of like flowers, I think. That's kind of cool. I like that. These are 2. These guys, oh, that's neat. These are a little bit bigger. We'll call these guys 3. And then, oh, these guys are little. These are little guys. We'll call these little guys. I don't even know if you can see these. Hold on. Let me put one in my hand and do that thing that makeup tutorial people do so that I can focus on that. Oh, jeez. Okay, these small ones, they've got, I don't know if you can see that. But there's something stamped on there. I can feel it. And it's like dark. But these guys are small. That might be hard. So we'll call those 4. I don't know which ones to put on it. I'm going to put one of them. And then I do have a bunch of, these guys were all made out of coconut shells, which is neat. I think that's the one. Let me see. Oh, I'm not going to try. So I don't know which buttons to put on, but I've got to do one of those. I mean, the biggest ones would be the easiest, I think, for them to button up. And that might be the cutest just for the color, you know. Okay, here I go. Pulling them out again. The distinct color change, that might be the cutest to have the big ones on there. Like, you know, the light colored buttons with the dark. So I think I'm going to put either 4 or 5 on there. Well, it's really going to depend on the size of the buttons, how many I put on. But I don't know. I got quite a few options, so that's good. And then I did buy like some old buttons, like, you know, hey, buy 100 of my grandma's old buttons in this jar or whatever. I did that a couple times on Etsy too. So I've got some more other ones. I'll see if there's any other ones that I have enough of that can go in the running. I don't think so, though. I don't think I would have 4 or 5 of any other ones besides these ones that I bought in the packs. What else is going on? Oh, Kenny, my oldest, and boyfriend, they are officially buying a condo together. So instead of renting, I thought that they were going to be renting, but no, they're buying it, the 2 of them. So that's really exciting because I've been telling Kenny for years, both the kids, buy, don't rent. So I know that Kenny has savings, I know that boyfriend has savings, and they can do a down payment. I think my mom might be helping them out with a little bit, which, great. That's the best way to start off. That's my coffee. Yeah, I know it's late for coffee, but I don't care. So yeah, they're looking to buy a house, and then now I had thought that RA decisions had already been made and Lex pretty much hadn't gotten it, but apparently they haven't got out yet. So there's still a chance that that she might get the RA position and not have to live with Kenny and boyfriend. We'll see. Either way, Lou has a place to live next year for college. Kenny has a place down there, and Kenny and boyfriend, I mean, they've been together for 5 years, so I'm not worried about that. But they have an idea of what they're going to do for their future. Sorry, this is kind of weird. Yeah, after this is so close to being done. I can't believe I did it that quick. I was thinking about, I don't think I'm going to, but I had thought about doing, I was going to do this one, do the measurements, see what size it was, and then do a 2T one, but I think I just want to send this out because, cousin's wife is like 8 months pregnant. Baby girl's going to be born in the next month, and I have got to start on that outfit. So that's what I'm starting as soon as I'm done with this. I got to find the right pattern. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I do know it's going to be mint green because that's what he wanted. That's what my cousin wanted. And I still have to edge the blanket. So I might edge the blanket first while I'm trying to figure out what outfit to pick. What, which pattern or tutorial or whatever. So, yeah. Alright, well, I think that's about it. I didn't really talk about much. But yeah, let me know what buttons you think would go good for that cardigan. What are you working on? And if you had a good time, like, comment, subscribe, do the thing. If you didn't, why are you still watching? Thanks, bye.